Hello, and welcome back to Draig Dice, the Pathfinder 2nd Edition stream here on the Bunny and Dragon Network. I am Dragon, and I am your host here, and I am joined by four of my wonderful players. We have Amelia as Matilda, Chubba as
Hi.
Tazaki,
Hello.
Sword as Boohurt,
Hello.
and Zedian as Dave.
Hello.
We unfortunately do not have Bunny here today, but that's okay. Welcome back, everybody. So, we're gonna dive straight in. To recap what happened last time, you all defeated the Banditkin once and for all. This Banditkin has been plaguing the countryside around Wayside City. You looted his big room of loot. You are now rich. You are just rich. You have looted the entire place, fought and killed a mimic that was disguised as a pile of gold. And you returned to the town through a teleportation spell in time for the festival! The Heroes Feast Festival. And that is where you are today. Joe, Min, and Dave played a little game at Tristan's stall. A little magical targeting game, and managed to win a couple of items, a wand of magic missiles, and a free enchantment for Dave's hand wraps. And this is where we are right now. It is still the morning of the festival. The festival hasn't fully, it's still winding up. It's still, in the early time of it. But you're all here in your various places for the Heroes Feast. Anyone who's from this continent knows about the Heroes Feast, of course. The Heroes Feast is a big festival to celebrate many years ago when a group of heroes succeeded in overthrowing the demon army that had invaded the world and overthrew and destroyed ended the demonic purge. Which was, I think that was when it was about 1,500-ish years ago. The big demon invasion started at year 0, where the dates count from, the calamity, many years ago. Also, this is a big momentous occasion because exactly 1 year ago, on the day of the Heroes Feast, the peace treaty was signed that ended the civil war in this part of the world. So this is a important occasion, and you are all gathered here in the center of town as time rolls on. Tazaki, you maybe woke up a little later than the others, or you've been just chilling with your spider bots that you fixed. You've decided at some point to check on the loot in the cart, make sure everything's where it should be, and do a little sort through what everyone else was doing, a little celebration before you popped to the celebrations yourself. And you notice within the sort of loot, within this big pile of loot that you've got, and there's a lot of it, a couple of things stood out. 2 items are most certainly magical in nature. A sword and a shield, both engraved in magical runes. Upon the sword is a symbol that you recognize, however. The same symbol that Boohurt and Matilda both wear upon their armor. This this strange little holy symbol. You can make me... in fact, you'd know what it is, because you've seen it at the Temple of Pharasma as well. The holy symbol of Pharasma and the symbol of the Grave Guard are both engraved upon this sword.
Oh.
And everything else is in place. All the loot is all fine. Everything is as it should be. But you notice that.
Well, that's definitely not important at all.
Not important at all, is it?
Sarcasm.
I know. Well, what do you want to do? it is up to you. You know what you choose to do. So, what are you going to do with this knowledge? You see this, you also see there's this shield with arcane ray. You can, if you wish, attempt to identify the shield and try and figure out exactly what magical item it is. Whether you want to have anything to do with identifying a magic item is completely up to you.
Yeah, Tazaki will try to identify it.
Okay, so if you want to identify this magical item, you're going to have to make me a roll. You are going to have to make me a Arcana roll. And you could try to identify the sword itself if you wanted as well. What did you get? A 12? You don't know what this magical shield is. You know it's magical, you don't know what this enchantment is on it. You don't know why it is. You could also try to identify the sword if you wanted, or just take it to them. What do you want to do?
I'll take it to them.
Yeah. You gonna take the shield with you as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Both items are magic.
And take it to the rest of the party. Okay. So you go away from the cart and you move up into the central area of this where this party is taking place. You pass a bunch of people going up the stairs to the marketplace, where you hear tell that a lot of food stalls for the celebrations have been set up there, and a few special food stalls and stuff. Maybe something nice to eat later on. You manage to find the rest of the party at the central area of the town, where the stage is set up in front of the big temple. There's this huge stage that has been set up, and here you can see Boohurt and Matilda are sort of standing near the stage, maybe moving away from it to get some food or go somewhere else. We'll see where they are going. Dave and Jomin are exiting out of Tristan's trinkets. You can see Tristan himself standing not too far away behind a game store, like a carnival game store. It's very much like a carnival. There are several stalls with carnival games set up on them. People shouting and for passers-by to come try their games. You can see over on one side what looks like a wrestling ring, imagine not like a modern wrestling ring. Imagine more like closer to like a sumo ring. In how it looks, it's been set up on one side. You can see what looks to be maybe a shooting range. You can see there's a store on one side with targets, and there appear to be people playing the game there with like some sort of rifle. And you can see Boohurt and Matilda on the other side. Boohurt and Matilda, what are you guys doing currently?
I think we're getting like food because Matilda finished her first rehearsal. So she's having a break before going in for second rehearsal.
Okay, so you want to get some food. So where do you want to go to get some food?
You said there was quite a few different food stalls at the festival.
So you have heard, yes. So you want to head over and grab some from the stalls, okay? And so you guys start crossing across to go that way, and you naturally see Tazaki coming from that direction with a large sword, and a shield, both just clutched between his arms. His spider bot following along. Dave, you as you and Jomin leave, you also see Tazaki coming in with this stuff.
Tazaki,
you guys
it's unusual for you to use a sword shield. What are you doing with those?
I know.
Pardon?
Test some magical signals on it of the Grave Garden's plasma.
Something to do with the Grave Garden? Matilda asked if she can see.
Yes, you can. Here you go. And Teraki passes it over.
Okay. So, as you two both taking a look at it?
Mhm.
Yeah. So as you take a look at this this long sword you can see before you, it's a long sword forged from this rare black steel that you know is pretty rare to find weapons forged of black steel. Black steel itself is a very rare material, very rare mineral. It's hails from the times of the demonic invasion, and it was essentially hails from demon corrupted steel. That it's stronger, a bit stronger than normal sort of material, some normal steel, and it's often been used to forge relics. And you both, looking at this sword, you both instantly recognize it from you were both seen it before. Back when you were inducted into the Graveguard, there was, the Graveguard have their temple to Pharasma near their headquarters, and they have artifacts there. Some that have been artifacts that were taken from dead necromancers in the past and put on display. Others, the holy relics of Pharasma. And this was one such artifact. A blade said to be wielded by Pharasma's champion many years ago. Her champion who would go into battle against the forces of necromancy and strike them down. The sword was known as Pharasma's Vengeance. And you have both only ever seen this outside of its glass enclosure once, when it was gifted to the leader of your Graveguard sort of squadron. Gifted to your leader, whose name I have forgotten. Who I'm sure you have not. Guinevere. This blade was gifted to Guinevere to lead the Graveguard into battle many years ago.
It can't be.
No.
Which of you two is currently holding it?
Boohurt probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you pick it up, Boohurt.
Matilda looks to Boohurt to say, as if to be like, "Is Guinevere all right? Has Guinevere deceased?"
So Boohurt, as you pick up the sword and you hold it in your hand, you feel something quite strange. You feel the connection. The blade fits perfectly in your hand. You hold it up. It feels like perfect. You feel like it was meant to be in your hand at this moment, and you feel a connection, almost this connection to the sword, like a fate. Like this is a fated moment. You feel almost bound to it. As you look at it, you give it a swish through the air. Its weight is perfect. It fits. It works perfectly in your hand. You feel this strange connection that you can't quite explain.
I guess Pharasma wills it to be wielded by me.
Yep.
It must be.
I shall do as my God commands.
Pharasma's
Keep
Vengeance.
it safe, Boohurt. This is something that we can keep it safe, Boohurt. If we one day reunite with other squadrons, we shall give it. Then we will show it to them then. For now, it is up to us to look after it, especially you.
Although strange that it came to be here. I wonder what happened to Guinevere.
So do I. It sort of worries me.
Pharasma's Vengeance has been added to your character sheet, Boohurt. Well, as it's how Dave, are you handing around this conversation as well? Or are you going somewhere else?
Just listening in, but they didn't want to interrupt because
Okay.
they doesn't really know much about Erasmus or the whole thing, but he knows it's important to them. So he will just like nod as he listens in, you know.
No problem. Yeah, you don't know how this sword came to be in the bandit's stash. No one but the bandits might know that.
We might need to speak with the bandits then.
And there is also, the other item appears to be this magical shield that Tazaki is currently holding.
Matilda doesn't recognize it, but is it worth an arcana check?
Yeah, you can make an arcana check to try and identify the shield.
Matilda will do that.
Go ahead and make the arcana roll. Yeah, you're not sure. You likewise, like Tazaki, you don't recognize the markings on it. You're not sure what this magical shield is or what it does.
Do you have to be trained to try that?
I don't think. Nah. Oh, actually, yeah. You probably would have to be trained in Arcana to give it a try. Yeah, you would have to.
Yeah, then I can't do that. I
Joe-
know much about it.
Jomin isn't trained in Arcana, so he can't attempt. If anyone else is trained in the part, Boohurt, are you trained in Arcana?
Nope.
No.
Magic is not my thing.
Matilda said, but I think my character sheet says Matilda is, but even Matilda didn't get it because you rolled
Yeah.
a 6.
Well, if you wanted to get identified, you could always take it to a more skilled magic practitioner who might be able to identify it.
I know a guy.
We could take it back to the magic school.
We could ask Tristan.
Oh yeah, true. We could ask Tristan.
He has like 5 clones around here. You're bound to find him somewhere.
You see Tristan just smiling at you from
Wow.
behind his mini game, his game booth. He just
See?
waves.
Way back.
Clones? Boohurt, very perplexed.
He make clones. Don't know how it works. Don't want to try understand.
He just smiles at you.
So, what now? When do you sing? Looks at Matilda.
When is your performance?
Matilda says, I'm like not sure exactly what it is. We should probably go and find someone who actually knows. Like this.
Matilda, you think with your big ears you'd be able to hear well? Dave asked when your performance is.
Oh, midday. Apologies, my nerves have not made me great at hearing today.
It's okay. Looks
I
at the
haven't
sun.
performed in a while, so I'm a bit rusty.
Looks at the sun. I assume it's to estimate how much more till the day.
There's a few hours to go until midday.
Matilda says, I'm free until about 10 probably, and then it's worth having another or soundtrack.
I'm gonna point at the baker and be like, Tristan said we should check here.
Food would be good.
Good idea. And if it's a baker, it's a place for Boohurt and I can get breakfast.
Nods, takes everyone to the Beaked Bakery.
Okay. Well, as you get to the big bakery, you see there's a sign outside that says Bakery closed, looking marketplace. Stall.
Alright, we go to the stall. No, I assume we know. If I remember correctly, Tristan
Yeah,
told me about the
yeah,
stall.
Tristan did tell you that
So
Beaks
I'm-
Bakers set up a Beaks Bakery Festival stall.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go there with the others.
Yeah, so you guys head on over to the central marketplace where you can see, even as you're going up the steps, this smell strikes you of all these delicious foods. And, like, imagine any real life festival where they have a bunch of food carts. It is like that. There's like a cart selling hot dogs and burgers and barbecue foods. There's a fancy some fancy food over there. There's a stall selling entirely alcohol. There's a sweet and chocolate stall, and there's the Big Baker stall, and there's like a few other sort of miscellaneous foods places. Like, the smell of so many foods hits you, especially Matilda with your sensitive nose. The smell of all these foods strikes you like a wave.
You like?
And you hear like,
Matilda's like, food.
delicious
Perfect.
food stamps for the festival! Big Baker looks over, sees Boo hurt, eyes go wide. Ah! Sort of
Matilda
hides
says,
under his
Boo-Hurt,
counter.
you're going to stay here. Matilda says, Boo-Hurt, how about you stay here for now? I know stuff happened last time before and I don't want her nervous or anything like that. You understand, don't you?
What do you mean? Nothing
What do you-
happened.
What
I'm hungry. I want food.
Yeah. You also see like Tristan sitting by near by one of the tables outside the Beaked Baker's stall, eating pastry.
I'm just gonna be like, perhaps be more. Let's not make problems. Nods.
Boo pulls out his little book and glances at it. And closes it and puts it away again.
Matilda says,
Ominous.
do you want me to read it?
No, I still want Burger to come. I just told Burger just like, let's just not try not to make problems, but let's go regardless.
Yeah. Matilda says, do you want me to read the
Oh.
book?
Boo
what
does not reply.
What does the book do?
Don't you worry about
Okay.
Let's get food.
Nods. Alright. Let's get going.
So you get up. The Beaked Baker sort of looks over the edge of his stall. Is like, eh? Yes.
Table for 5.
Ah. Fine. He points at a table. Are you
Lovely.
back throwing swords again? There are guards here. Get them over there. Wait, where'd the guards go?
Yeah.
Hang on, wait, what happened exactly, madam?
What? Who you calling, madam?
Boo-Hurt, what have you done?
I've not done nothing.
You pointed a sword at me. Squawk.
I don't remember that.
Matilda puts her head in her
I
hands and
know.
says, not again. Boo-Hurt, go to the table and I'll sort this out.
What?
Do you want some buns?
As I say, Boo-Hurt, go to the table.
Fine.
Apologies for my companion there. What happened exactly?
He pointed a sword at me. Threatened
Do you
me.
know what context was it exactly?
What's the context?
Did he say why he had the sword out?
Ah! Buy one, get one free! No free!
Right. What can you do with a hungry orc? Hungry orcs are stubborn, aren't they?
What's an orc?
Oh, it's a species. He's a stubborn one when he's hungry. Can never get to do anything when he's hungry. You understand what I mean.
Not really!
Let's just say hunger has the best of people and makes people hungry.
That's not a real word! Is it?
Oh yeah, it means when you're angry because you're hungry because you don't have food, and food is the only way to cure it.
I have food! Do you want a muffin? What do you want?
Anyway, I'm sorry about him.
You can
There
buy
was this book
something!
that he had. There was like this shield. Do you mind if do you know anything about it?
He stares blankly at the shield. I have waffles! Maybe some toast? Gingerbread?
Do you have anything with apples in? Matilda asks.
Yeah, I got apple pie!
Oh yeah, can I have a slice of that, please? Matilda yells to the table. What does anyone else want?
Apple pie sounds good.
Boohurt, what do you want?
Bullhead answering. Bullhead sulking.
I
Boohurt, do you
don't
want food
sell
or not?
sulking!
Right, Matilda says, moving on, I'll let him decide in a minute. Tazaki, do you want anything?
You know, an apple pie does sound really nice about now.
Joman?
Gentlemen. Oh, yes, please. I'll have
Right, Boohurt, do you...
apple pie.
Boohurt, do you want an apple pie or not? Last chance.
Fine.
That'll be 5 apple pies, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He pops to one of the many sort of cabinets, pulls out an apple pie, cuts it into 5 slices on the plate. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2.5 gold.
Matilda pays for 2.5 gold.
Yes, 2 gold, 5 silver. Okay, you pay 2 gold and 5 silver. So you only have 3 silver in you, but you can give him 3 gold, he'll give change. So take away 3 gold, add 5 silver.
Yeah, do you have can you do 3 gold for some change?
Yeah, yes!
Here's 3 gold for you.
Okay, here's 1 change, 2 change, 7 change, 4 change, 5 change. He only gives you 5 silver.
Okay. Thank you very much. And she goes. Matilda goes and takes the pie over to the table. Boohurt, what was that about? Why does she have a problem with you? She said you pointed a sword in her face.
I did not talk. Bullhead sulk.
Right. Here we go again. Right. Here are the pies. Let's eat.
Yo.
Matilda fed up of feeling like a mother.
You all have apple pies, and they are tasty.
Hell
They
yeah,
are
an
delicious.
apple pie.
The apple pies are delicious. They're very nice. as you're eating your apple pies, Tristan comes over and pulls up a chair with what looks like a chocolate cake that he's eating with a fork. He's like, "Oh, those look lovely."
They're delicious. We just got them from
Oh,
the
you
Beak
must.
Bakery.
Yes, I got this cake there too. You must try the cake. Delicious. I can't help
Ooh,
noticing that rather exquisite shield you have there.
Yeah, we have no idea about the signals on it. Do you have any idea?
Oh,
As
wow,
Matilda
I'm
shows the shield.
quite versed in magic. Let me see here. As he puts down his cake on the table, on your table, and takes a look at the shield. Oh, exquisite design. Yes, I believe I know what this is.
What is it?
Ah, well, this, my dear, is, if I am correct, a pillow shield.
Ooh, what is it? A pillow shield. How is that different to a tower shield?
You can see it's a this shield is it looks like a pretty standard steel shield. The face of it, the obviously displays out that points outwards, is this blue enameled face. It's very cool to the touch. It displays on it the moon in like it's like a a waning crescent. Oh no, a waxing crescent moon upon it. And he's like, yeah, it's very exquisite design. Well, it's just as far as you can know, as most people would see, a normal standard steel shield, but if you lay your head here, he puts the shield on the table. It says, "Put your head upon the shield. Lay your head down on it."
Matilda obliges.
As you put your head on, it is really soft. Like as you put your head on, it feels like it's more comfortable than any pillow you have ever put your head upon.
Matilda says, "Well, I know what I'm sleeping on when Boohers and I go on our travels next."
Yes. If I'm correct, now if I'm correct, the enchantments upon a shield, a pillow shield, allow you to do one of two things. You can, while resting upon it, you can choose to perhaps sacrifice some of your natural healing to allow the shield to repair itself. And you can also, I believe, make the shield create a effect similar to the alarm spell, a rather handy and simple bit of magic that creates simply an alert to warn you if anything enters the area.
This would have been helpful on the way to the bandit camp, wouldn't it? Matilda laughs with the others.
You can also use the spell to wake yourself up in the morning, if I understand correctly.
At least we're gonna be sure no one's gonna kill us in sleep.
Oh no, wait, scratch that, because I think it only lasts for 10 minutes and then it goes off. Alarm utility, 10 minutes. Yeah, it looks like the alarm spell, lasts 10 minutes.
That's kind of trash.
Really, only 10 minutes? That's a bit... I'm going to double check the alarm spell, but... Either way, it allows you to ward an area and be notified if anything moves through that area for the duration.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Tristan.
Oh no, it's duration... Oh no, casting time is 10 minutes, duration is 8 hours.
That makes more sense.
Yes, that does make more sense.
Yeah.
That makes far more sense.
That makes... Yeah, it's like, yeah, this alarm spell only lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense. Oh, we can finally sleep in peace.
So yeah, in effect, when you complete a rest when you've got the shield, you can choose to, instead of recover hit points yourself, you can let the shield recover hit points if it's damaged. and you can use the shield to cast the alarm spell once per day, which will go off either when something triggers it, or at the end of the 8 hours. So it's essentially like an alarm clock that also warns you if enemies are incoming.
Ah, perfect.
Mhm.
Ellie.
And you don't have to roll to wake up or whatever. The alarm spell automatically wakes you up if it gets set off. So you are guaranteed to wake up if someone sets off the alarm.
Ah, perfect. Amazing. And then Matilda can wake everyone else up if they don't hear it.
Yeah. That is literally how it works.
Yeah.
Although other creatures can attempt a perception check to wake up when they hear the alarm.
Mhm.
But whoever tunes to this thing and whoever's it is automatically woken up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Matilda says, sounds ideal for me.
Yes, well.
Does anyone mind if I keep it? As she asks the rest of the party.
Dave don't use any weapons or shields. Dave fine.
We're happy with this shield.
But
Your
you get a
Bullhead
sword.
shield. So, Matilda,
Very much,
you
Tristan.
take comfy shield.
Yeah, and like Matilda's small enough. If you curled yourself up, you could probably more or less sleep on the entire shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a steel shield, so it's a bit smaller than your current tower shield. It fits a bit more, but that probably makes it a bit easier for you to carry around. Your tower shield is a little bit unwieldy.
Yeah. Matilda says, oh, this is a lot easier than the tower shield. My tower shield, I think I'll take this one instead. Does anyone want the tower shield?
Yeoman, you need shield?
Oh, do I need a shield?
Quickly checks charger sheet.
Check. Yeah, quickly checks. Oh yeah, his shield was destroyed. It went down to 0
Yeah.
HP.
That's
You-
perfect then.
Do you want the tower shield to replace it, Simon?
I mean, it's a bit bigger than I'm used to. I can try.
It's yours then. Here you go.
Thank you.
If-
Joey takes this
if you
giant
grab
shield. To be like,
small- Boo goes to Jomin, says, if you rather smaller shield, you can try this one. And shows his steel shield that is basically falling apart.
oh, thank you. I'm sure we can get it repaired.
Yeah, we can do that tomorrow. I don't think most places will do it today. Considering it's a festival and all.
Tasaki, I don't suppose you can, fix things?
It's fine. I have blacksmith friends.
Yes, I can fix things.
Do you actually have crafter's
If
tools?
I have a repair kit, that is.
Yeah, do you actually have any tools?
Let me have a look.
You should have at least some whatever the tools you've been using to create your spider bot and stuff. So you should have some tools. But there's none in the inventory, so we'll add some. Like, is it Tinker's tools or something? Repair kit is that's the thing. Okay, so repair kit is a thing that you could buy, and that would allow you to repair the shield.
Can't repair a destroyed item.
Yep. Your shield isn't quite destroyed as it is. It's just broken. It's not destroyed. So.
Not yet.
once Matilda's finished eating, she's like,
Ah,
"What does everyone else want to do?"
I'd
I
say
probably have an extra hour to until I should get rehearsing again.
Tazaki, you do
Mhm.
have. Oh, sorry. Tazaki, I'd say you probably do have some you'd have some artisan's tools on you because that's what you use to make your craft your machine. So I've added that to you. It makes sense you'd have those on you.
Boo turns to Dave. Dave,
Yeah.
wanna
Yeah.
wrestle?
And
Wrestle?
looks around. Where?
Boo points at the wrestling mini game.
Yeah, which is you can't see it from here because you're up in the food marketplace. That's back in the town center.
Maybe.
Boo points in general direction.
General
Wrestle
direction.
game over there.
It's just like man point direction. Me follow.
So
Okay.
who's the tower shield going to? Is that going to Boohurt?
Uh,
Or is
Boo was
are
kind
you
of
guys
joking,
gonna
giving.
sell the tower shield and get another steel shield?
We could do, and we've given Jomin the tower shield for now.
I thought
Yeah.
you gave Jomin
But-
your broken steel shield.
I was so Boo was joking about that. Boo going to get it repaired.
Ah, you're gonna get have a pin for okay. So Jomin, so there we go. Matilda, you have the pillow shield. Which, are you gonna have that equipped instead of your tower shield?
Yeah,
Okay, and the tower shield's going to Jomin for now. So,
yeah.
okay, Jomin sort of got this big shield. It's like thank you. It's very awkwardly with this big giant shield.
Oh, I mean, if she could hold it, he can do it as well. Jomin ain't weak. Jomin can do it.
Yeah. Also, it may be a tower shield, but it's a tower shield designed for Matilda,
Radfolk.
who is about 4 foot tall.
Yeah. I mean,
So it shouldn't be too unwieldy for Jomin.
Yeah, it's not as unwieldy for Jomin as it probably was for Matilda. The steel shield had a +2 AC bonus, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. That for some reason didn't program properly on the pillow shield, but now it should. There we go. So Matilda's got the pillow shield. So, yeah, as you guys sort of finish up your apple pie, which is rather delicious, as Tristan walks off like, "Pleasure to be of assistance. Oh, do try the chocolate cake. It is divine." And he
But Matilda
walks
says,
off
"We
into
will
the
ask for
crowd.
my performance."
Pardon?
Matilda says that she'll have it during lunchtime.
He walks off into the distance, down the stairs and away.
Just waves him. Bye.
See you soon. As he walks,
Time to wrestle.
Let's go check it.
Matilda laughs to Zoman and says, "What is it with Boohurt and Dave and violence?"
I
Not-
don't know.
It's not violence. It's just having fun.
It's kind of fun.
Matilda can't. Matilda just can't accept how simple we are. How little we need to have fun.
Also, Matilda, you're one to talk. You committed so much violence in Braveheart.
Matilda says, "I don't play wrestling games for fun. I separate those types of things. Instead, to relax, instead of doing more violence, I like to do things like the hook a duck stand, if there is one here."
The hook a duck stand? Yes, there is a hook the duck stand. With
Matilda
real
says,
real
"Exactly.
ducks.
Do you want to go to the hook a duck stand while these two are off wrestling?"
Who do you say that to?
You're not coming to what?
Zoman and Tazaki.
Oh, I don't know. The wrestling sounds pretty fun.
Okay, Matilda says, okay, what we can do is we can watch the wrestling, but afterwards, do people want to go to a hooker duck stand? I really want to try it before my next rehearsal.
Okay. Well, but how does Tazaki respond to all this? What's Tazaki's thoughts?
Tazaki's just like, yeah, sure, we could do that, yeah.
Okay, so
It'd
you
be
guys,
nice.
heading back to the festival square.
Matilda wants to watch wrestling because she doesn't want to get hurt before her performance.
Okay, so you guys head back to the festival square where all these games are going on. You see Tristan back in his booth. He's definitely made his game a lot harder so that he doesn't have to keep giving away magic items.
Smart man.
You can see there's like one person coming over in one corner like, come and test your aim at the rifle target practice. Come and test your aim, shoot the target, win a rifle, win a prize. And the other, like, there's another one, you know, the hammer game is like, test your strength, who's the strongest, prizes to be won. And there's like another, another one off in the corner. The hook the duck stand is calling out, come and hook a duck, real ducks waiting to be hooked. Come and hook them, ladies and gentlemen. And there's then you can see hear a bunch of shouting from the wrestling ring as they're in the middle of the ring is this very large orcish man who is currently wrestling against a smaller human, and as you watch, the orcish man grabs the human, spins and throws him clear out of the ring. You hear cheers go up as the man is thrown out of the ring and walks away with a bit of a sad expression on his face and a bruise, a few bruises.
Well, he tried.
And you're next to you see a rather smallish, what looks like a halfling in a very big top hat, walks up next to the big orc and shouts out, "Okay, ladies and gentlemen, who's up next to challenge the Goliath? Come on, challenge the Goliath, win the jackpot. Anyone who can force this man out of the ring and win the wrestling competition gets the jackpot. Just 5 gold to play. 5 gold, ladies and gentlemen. Who's next? Who's up for the challenge?"
Look at Boohurt. I wanna go first.
Be my guest.
No, I ask you, do you wanna go first?
Okay, I will go first.
Matilda says, now who's got deaf ears now?
Silent, speak. Or I drag you into the ring.
Let's not go drag people in ring. There's many enough already.
Boo-hurt gets out the 5 coins.
Hey, have we got a challenger over here?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, step right up. You know how this game works. Every challenger puts 5 into the pot. We put 5. Now, because you're the 6th challenger, it means you're gonna have a bigger jackpot than the ones before you if you win. This is how the game works. Go ahead, put your 5 into the pot. What's your name, sir?
Boo-hurt.
Boo-hurt. Do I detect a bit of orcish in you, Boo-hurt?
Boo-hurt stares at the guard blankly.
Yeah, I think.
With
This should be
sticking
fun.
out of his mouth. And his green complexion.
But I think I see a bit of human in there too, isn't that right?
Boo-hurt stares at the guy blankly.
The guy holds before you the money pot.
Let him wrestle.
You put in your 5 gold in the money pot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead, minus 5 gold from yourself as you put in, and then you watch as he takes 5 gold out of a bag and also puts in. He takes the money pot with him to the side. It's like, okay, the rules are clear. First one to force the opponent out of the ring wins. But now rules, no weapons, no punching below the belt. Other than that, everything's a go, but no killing each other, no lasting injuries. Remember, your goal is to force them out of the ring, not to knock them out. Okay, challenger ready? Goliath, you ready? This towering Goliath of an orc just... Yes. Okay, ready, set, wrestle! Make me an initiative roll, Boo. Just to see how fast you are as opposed to this guy.
It's not letting me do a initiative
Oh,
because there's
yeah, there's no guy. Rather
yeah.
than initiative, make me a perception roll. Or yeah, make me a perception roll, just from your perception thing, because it would be the same thing anyway. Wow. Wow.
The mad lad. He did
Amazing. Amazing.
I
Truly
think
amazing.
I'm getting the first punch in.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So, I just need.
Buhurt is speed.
Okay,
It's been a full 24 hours since Buhurt has been in combat. Buhurt is raring to go.
He needs to fight daily. It's just a while.
You need a daily fight in order to keep yourself under control.
The war didn't last long enough.
Okay, well, what are you? How are you going to start off this fight?
They said the aim of it is to push each other out, so it's not necessarily punching.
Yeah, the aim is to get your opponent out of the ring.
Buhurt is just going to quickly sort of like rugby tackle, shoulder barge into the guy as hard and fast as he can, aiming to basically plant his shoulder right in the guy's stomach to wind him.
Okay. So make me an athletics roll. So you're trying to wind him. Make me an athletics roll. A 23. Okay. That's pretty good. So you lunge forwards and you strike straight into his stomach, and he doubles over, taken by surprise and badly winded by this attack. It's like, as you pretty badly wind him. So you're just diving forward, just striking him like that to move your opening move, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you double him over and winded, how are you going to follow up onto that?
Buhurt then is going to just drag him out of the ring.
You are trying to drag him out. Okay, well, make me another athletics check.
Because he's doubled over, it should be quite easy to just grab him by the back of the head.
Well,
Unless he recovers in time.
Make me another athletics check. Okay, you start dragging him towards the edge of the ring, and you're doing pretty good as you start dragging him towards the edge. As he starts to recover, he attempts to break free of your attack. Still a bit winded. Tell me what is your plus to athletics?
Plus 12.
Plus 12. Okay, so your athletics DC is 22. That's what he has to beat on his rolls to beat you.
I didn't think he will.
So as you're dragging him, he reaches back and grabs you, and he pulls himself out of your grip. And he grabs hold of you and attempts to throw you to the side. He attempts to throw you to the side, but you plant your feet and stop yourself from being thrown aside, and you two are now sort of just locked head to head, both grabbing each other. As he then falls back, and the two of you are sort of back, standing apart in the circle once again. You dragged him pretty close to the edge. You got him pretty close. What are you gonna do?
Boohert's going to... Can I grapple him?
Yes, you can attempt to grapple him. That would be an athletics check, I believe. Yeah, it would be an athletics check against his fortitude DC, right? A 28. Let's see.
It's only a matter of time.
That is a critical success. So you run forwards, you wrap your arms around him, and you restrain him completely. He is restrained. As you restrain him, he struggles to try and break free. So escape. What exactly does he have to do to your athletic? Okay, against the athletics DC. Attempt to check using your... Okay. So he attempts to escape from your grip. He has to beat a 22. He did not. So he is just held in your grasp, wriggling like... Yeah, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna try and just grapple him.
Yeah, you've got him grappled right now. What are you gonna do with him?
Just walk him out the ring and throw him out.
Okay, so you start dragging him. You still go try and resist and make me another athletics check. But you've definitely got the upper hand here. Yeah. So you drag him towards the edge as he's squirming, and you just throw him. You throw with all your might, and he falls to the side. He doesn't go as far flying as the guy he threw, but you throw him to the side, and he does go directly, lifts off his feet, off to the side, and bashes down outside the ring on the ground. There is a gasp from the crowd as you successfully defeated him. And well, ladies and gentlemen, and others, it seems we have a winner. Wow.
Boohurt starts chanting a orcish victory chant. Orca, orca, orca.
He stands up. The guy, he stands up from the floor, and he fixes his eyes with yours. And then he reaches out his hand, and he says in Orcish, "Well played, blood brother."
Good fight.
You're taking his hand?
Back. Yes.
Yeah, you take his hand. He shakes your hand. He looks to the halfling and says in common, "Give him his gold. He's earned it." You get 60 gold from the prize pot. So
we can go eat and drink more.
Obviously, you lost. So, did you remove the 5 when you paid the entrance fee?
Yes, I did.
So give yourself 60 gold.
I will give 30 to me, and I will give the other 30 to Matilda, very
Okay.
smugly, being like, "See, wrestling fun."
Wrestling
Okay, yeah,
money.
but it does win money. Well done, Boo Hurt. I'm proud of you.
Good job.
Matilda climbs up on Boo Hurt.
Cannot argue with results.
As you've got the prize gold. And as you're walking away from the ring, like, people are applauding and clapping you on the back, like, hey, well done, did you just see he beat the Goliath?
Yeah, and there's a bigger guy walking with him.
Yeah. And then like, Dave's like, oh, I wouldn't want to see him go up against the Goliath. That poor guy will be beaten. Meaning the Goliath would be beaten. They're like, oh, good thing it wasn't him, or that fight would have lasted 1 round. Right.
So what's about the thing with the hammer? How does that thing work?
It's, well, you've seen strength tests at carnivals. It's like that. It's that.
Alright, so I just look
It's
at
a test your
that. Okay, so I look at that and then be like, looks at Matilda and Boo. So how does this one work?
Hey, you looking to test your strength, big lad?
Maybe.
If you can hit the bell, you get a prize.
How do I hit the bell?
You take that hammer and hit that pad there. If you're strong enough, it goes up, hits the bell.
Dave's not really used to use a hammer or stuff like.
I mean, you're hardly going to be able to succeed if you use your fists, are you? I mean, you could try.
Let me try twice.
Okay.
He's probably more likely to hit him hard with his fists.
Go
Matilda
ahead.
says-
It's
Matilda-
2 gold per try. Yes, what does
Wait,
Matilda
what does the
say?
Matilda say?
Matilda says, be quick. I want to try and do a hook attack before my rehearsal.
Okay. Okay, so if I try to punch the thing, how hard I have to punch the thing to cook it?
You could try to punch, you could try to stomp if you wanted. It might be easier to stomp, but you could punch it if you want.
Nah, I'm just gonna do like a hammer punch.
Okay. Well, make me an unarmed attack against it if you want. You could even rage. Well, you don't need the rage doesn't add to your plus to hit, does it?
No, the rage doesn't give me. Actually, no, the rage only gives me extra damage.
Yeah. Do
I get some sort of advantage because it's a stationary thing?
it's gonna hit for certain. The unarmed attack is just to see how strong you hit, how strong your hit is.
Oh, let's see how bad my roll could be. I rolled a nat 1. You know what? No.
You're gonna reroll that?
I am feeling quite heroic today.
You could always use your special ability to reroll it. Your fate ability.
Yeah, but I could, but I still have a hero point. If I waste this hero point, then I could maybe use the other.
Yeah, because you can only use 1 hero point on any given thing. Go and try again. It's a 16.
A bit better.
Are you happy with that?
I'm just testing my luck. I did say I'm gonna do it twice.
Okay. So you swing that. So that it costs 2 gold for each try.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him 4 gold.
You give him 4 gold. You swing your hands down. The fin goes up a bit and back down. It makes it about halfway up.
Halfway up. So I need a 32 to make it a hit.
Yeah,
is what you're saying to me?
It goes about just over a bit over halfway up, and then goes back down.
So let's see. Okay, I removed 4.
Normally you way hard that.
True. Let's try again. I'm gonna try to put the back in it.
Yeah.
That's a bit better.
So you swing down and
29.
are you happy with that?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 29. If
You-
29 is not gonna do it, fuck the game.
You swing down and you slam your hands into it. The thing goes up and make me a perception roll.
A perception roll. Let's see, I can do that.
Or anyone who's paying attention to it can make me a perception roll.
18.
18. The thing speeds up the fin, and as
I'll
it
make one.
gets very close to the top, you notice that it appears to tear through what looks like a slight bit of mechanism that looks like it's meant to slow the thing down. You realize, Boohurt, you notice this too. The two of you realize this game was rigged so that the ball could never reach the bell. But as it goes up, it breaks through the rigging mechanism, breaks it, and bing, strikes the bell. So hard the bell actually cracks. The guy just looks up like,
I look at Boohurt and be like, yeah, you're right, then put back in it. Beauty hammer.
There
we have a winner!
that's the day. Like,
Wow, you're strong.
Yeah, people tell me that. What did I win?
Just a
You
moment.
you didn't prepare anything, did you?
No, I did prepare. So it's like, well, congratulations. I wasn't expecting anyone to win, but here you go. As he opens up the case, the very fancy, there's a very fancy box that has been sitting next to it. He opens it up and pulls out a little stuffed unicorn and hands it to you.
Oh,
It's a fluffy blue stuffed unicorn. Here you go.
I look at this. I
And
look at it and I'm like,
it's pretty big
just
as well.
like
It's like the size of Jomin.
I'm like confused. I just like, what? Dave looks like we could given him like hieroglyphics on the plate. Just like,
Here's your prize.
just
Enjoy.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
It just scratches his head, just like. Okay,
Matilda says,
I gave Jomin the wand. I gave Jomin the wand. What does the Matilda say?
Matilda says, I have 10 minutes to rehearsal. Can we do hook a duck before I go back in?
Yeah, I can have this. I'm gonna give Matilda the unicorn. I don't know what to do with it.
Matilda, you get a blue fluffy stuffed unicorn that's about as big as you are. It's almost as big as you and Jomin.
Like Matilda is a rat folk. She's kind of fluffy. She deserves a fluffy thing.
So you get
wow, this is amazing.
you get the
I'm not
unicorn
sure if I
stuffy.
can carry it with everything else. Boohurt, can you carry it for me?
fine.
Let's go.
You just see this battle scarred, very badass looking half orc
Carrying
just
the
carrying
unicorn stuffy.
fucking unicorn.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yep.
We're the stars of these carnival games.
Yep. The hooker duck is right next to to this part to this one as well.
Lovely. Is it the same guy?
No, it's not the same guy. Behind the hooker duck,
Okay.
you see a very fancily dressed, catfolk.
Hello.
Standing behind, like, welcome. Hi, are you ready to hook a duck?
Matilda says, yes, please.
Right. He hands you a small sickle. Here you go.
What
It's
do
like-
I roll
As
for?
he hands you, it's a sickle with a bunch of string tied on into it, and it's got like a part on the other end. Right, the game's simple. Throw the sickle, hook a duck. As he points to this little pond with several live ducks swimming around in it.
Mhm.
All you gotta do is throw that sickle at one of the ducks. Make me a like a thrown attack roll. So like the same type of roll you'd use for your spears. So like you make it like an attack
Okay.
with one of your spears. I hope you realize you are throwing a sickle at an actual duck. You're throwing a sickle
So
at a
a
duck.
ranged strike,
Does
would you
not
say?
seem human.
Pardon?
So a ranged strike, would you say?
Yeah, a ranged strike with your with your spears. So go ahead and like make one of your spear attacks. What did
They will be like,
What did Boohurt say?
Oh,
Boohurt was saying, this doesn't seem very humane. Throwing live ducks.
Ah, it's fine. I don't hear the ducks complaining.
I don't think the ducks can complain.
I know it's it's horrifying. So Matilda, you're taking part in this.
I got a natural 19.
Oh my goodness. So Matilda, you throw the sickle. It arcs through the air and straight into one of the ducks as it looks out to you with pleading eyes. The sickle flashes right through where its head is. Jomin is
says,
probably a
"I've
bit
always been a
disturbed.
Matilda says, I've always been a champion at this game. It's why I like it, because I win.
Yeah, to everyone else around, this is probably a bit disturbing. This is horrifying.
Boohurt chose today. And apparently I'm the violent one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like look at Boohurt and be like, yeah, nah, she's the violent one.
A few seconds later, the duck shatters like glass and disappears into the air. As the catfolk nods, like, okay. Well, you didn't think I'd use actual ducks, did you?
No,
No.
we're just saying that she's the violent one.
Oh yes, most certainly. This is for a fact the only illusionary hooker duck that I have ever known of. So your willingness to take part is a little disturbing, but nevertheless you won. Well done. Congratulations. There's no prize, just a sense of fulfillment and possible disturbingness. Thank you for playing.
Matilda's like, really? I don't get anything.
Well, okay, fine. You want a prize? Here. As he swirls his hands and a little duck appears in his hands and he hands it over to you. I'm just kidding about it being no prize. Here, as he gives you now got a little like duck plushie. It's a little
duck plushie.
A little duck plushie. As he hands it to
I
you.
was expecting a live duckling.
It's a little duck plushie, and you see as he puts it down on the counter, and he taps a finger onto the back of its head, and the duck plushie starts walking in circles, going quack quack quack, and the wings like flap in and out as he walks in circles. Quack quack. It walks toward you, looks at you, Matilda, and the little duck plushie flaps its wings and flies through the air and lands on your hand. Quack! And then it goes still again. Yeah. Just tap it on the back of the head to activate it, and tap it again to deactivate it. As it's quacking, he reaches over, taps it on the back of the head, and it goes still. Becomes inanimate again. And no, it cannot be useful in any way in adventuring, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, we can make a use for that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Use it as a
Essentially,
distraction.
think of it like a little pet. No refunds if you get it broken. So
Matilda says, thank you very much, and then starts saying that, oh, is that the time? I should probably be, it's only 2 hours or so until my performance. I should probably check if there's a sound check.
I can assure you that stage is safe and sound.
No, and then Matilda says, no, Boohurt, a sound check is to make sure the tech equipment, like the microphones and stuff, are working.
Your willingness to throw a cipher to duck, by the way, was horrifying.
What a microphone.
Matilda was like, it can't be real.
The violent one.
Just the willingness to throw the scythe right to the duck.
Can we do the titles and like give Matilda the violent one title, please?
Matilda the Violent.
The violent one.
Yeah.
Okay, so Matilda, you want to head back into rehearse again, do you?
Oh yeah.
Okay. What about what's everyone else doing? There's still a few more games. Tazaki, specifically you might be interested in. There's a shooting game over there where they like a rifle target shooting. There's what other games could there be at a carnival? There's a couple of rides as well, just generic carnival rides. It's like a little magical spinning teacup.
Yeah, Tazaki just walks over to Rifle.
Yeah. So as you walk over, the person behind the rifles, this human dressed in sort of slightly oily clothing, but got like a apron, got like some goggles on. It's like, oh, well, howdy there, partner. Hey, is that let's say he's got a cowboy hat and goggles, sure. Well, howdy there, partner. Hey, is that a pepper box I spy on your hip?
Yes, it is.
Wow, that's a fine piece of equipment, partner. How do you fancy a game of skill and aim?
Yeah.
The challenge is simple. All you gotta do is take this here rifle and fire at those targets. As you can see, there's a few targets set up, about 30 feet-ish distance. All you gotta do is fire at those targets and hit all 3 of them. If you hit, now, you get 5 shots. If you can deadeye 3 targets with 5 shots, you win that there rifle. How'd you fancy it?
Well, yeah.
Well, very well then, sir. It'll cost you 3 gold to play. So, you're gonna pay 3 gold?
Yep.
Okay.
Tazaki hands over 3 gold.
Okay, go ahead and deduct 3 gold.
I did.
You did? Wow, you're on the ball. So, you pick up, it's a bit bigger than your pepper box, but you get the feel for it. For the rifle, he places 5 bullets in front of you. Whenever you're ready, sir. And he steps back. It will have to be the same proficiency as your pepper box, so you can make. If you're ready to take aim, you can.
I was wondering whether I should use the pepper box one.
Yeah, use your pepper box stats for it.
All +7s, no multi-attack penalties, just
No,
to
not
make sure.
for this, because this isn't like the heat of battle where you're having to bam, bam, bam.
Alright.
You get this is nice and calm. You have time to take aim for each one.
I need to load my pepper box.
Wait, is it saying it's not remote there? You shoot.
I don't have any ammo in my pepper box.
Here we go. I'll give you some
Yeah, just
ammo.
give me. Yeah.
Where's the ammo? I've got ammo listed. You'll need to spend 4 days to make some ammo. No. Here you go. I've put some rounds in your. Oh, I'm dragging some rounds to your sheet now. You should have. You should have some
quantity
rounds
10.
now.
I
There
see
you go.
them.
You've got some rounds now, so you should be able to make those shots.
All right.
So go ahead, make an attack. Make
So I
the
draw
roll.
and
So, with your first shot, poof, ching, you manage to, you fire, bullet flies, and strikes. Okay, so there's 3 targets. There's 3 targets, sort of essentially easy, medium, and hard targets. Which one do you want to you using your first one aiming at?
I'm
just
gonna
going for the
start
easiest first?
by aim. Yeah.
Yeah. So you fire, ching, hit the easiest target. Nice and simple. 1 down,
Next, I'll
2
go
to
for
go.
the medium.
Okay, go ahead, make an attack. Roll. A 16. So you barely it strikes, but not where it needs to. Just at the edge of the target. Oh, that's a close one. Tough luck. Try again. That time, Deadeye in the middle of the medium target. One target left. And this is the hardest one. As you can see, there's like a couple of cardboard cutout characters that partially conceal the final target, making it harder to hit. You got
Again, Tazaki's just gonna
two shots
pure
left.
focus.
Yeah, you take time, you aim, you focus.
Oh, wow.
Strikes
that's
one of
not
the
good.
cardboard cutouts. Ooh, 1 bullet left. Come on, you can do it. Can you do it? That's the question.
Come on, Desan. We believe in you.
Boom. Strikes the
So,
other cardboard
that's hero
cutout.
points.
You want a hero points that last roll?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Ooh. Not enough, I'm afraid. Yes.
Oh.
Your final shot misses. Oh, that's tough luck, my friend. But you can take another try if you have another free gold.
Tazaki's just determined to get. Tazaki's just
You were so
determined
close.
to win.
Come on.
Another 3 gold.
You can
Again,
do it,
do
Tazaki.
again.
Come on. Okay, you pay another 3 gold. He puts another 5 bullets down. Well, you're gonna have to hit all 3 again. Okay. Then the 2 targets you did hit are reset. Which target you aiming for first?
Tazaki's gonna try and go for the hard one first now.
Okay.
Get the hardest one out of the way.
Go ahead, make the roll. Oh, shoot! Almost hits it, but just misses. Oh, that's tough luck, my friend. Try again. Once again, misses.
Okay, yeah, that is definitely cause for hero points.
Yeah, you're gonna hero point it again.
Yeah.
What better thing to
Tazaki
spend
wants
all your
the
hero points
rifle.
on? Yeah, go ahead.
Tazaki wants the rifle.
Go ahead and re-roll it. An 11. Oof.
Well, that's not good.
Nope, that isn't. Oh, I'm sorry, that's misses. You haven't hit any yet, and you've only got 2 bullets left. You're not gonna be able to win. Sorry, my friend. Yeah, it's a tricky one, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that is one hard target.
You wanna try again?
Yeah, I'll give it one more go.
Okay. You.
Tazaki says as they're falling down the rabbit hole of losing all their money.
Yeah. That's how the carnival folk get you. That's how it works. You're gonna
Yeah.
lose.
Who pays the next game for Zaki?
Oh, you pay for Tazaki, do you?
Third time's the charm.
Okay, so
Mhm.
Tazaki, you don't have
My
to.
money's on you to win.
You don't have to spend the 3 gold on this time. Boohurt, spend the 3 gold. Okay, go ahead, Saki. And you do have an ability that gives you at least a +1 to your attacks. I think. I believe overdrive. Your strikes do additional damage, not additional to hit. Never mind. Well, Boohurt pays for your next attempt. You're given the 5 bullets. Go ahead. Which one you targeting?
Once again, they're targeting the hardest one first.
Go ahead, make the attack. Ooh, that's
Ow.
a miss on the first attack. Oh dear.
Again.
Luck's just not on your side today, is it, my friend? Ting ting. You've only got 3 birds left. You gotta hit on this one. As he says that, you take careful aim.
He always
Breathe
does
in
it.
deeply. You pull the trigger. The bullet flies, narrowly missing one of the standees and strikes the target. And congratulations, you hit it. Now you just gotta hit these last 2. Which one's next?
Come on, Zachary.
Dracula hits the medium one, the
Okay,
average one.
go ahead. Make a roll.
Alright,
Ooh,
you got
is
this.
tense. This is 10. Do you want a hero
Do I want a
point?
hero point? Yes.
You're using your last hero point. You've used all 3 hero points now. 14. Ting! Misses. Oh, that's tough luck there. Sorry, my friend. Oh, so close. I could hear the breathing.
Spybot, go over there. Strike down the other 2.
No, that's cheating. Spiderbot crawls
Ah.
over, starts moving towards it.
That doesn't work. But at least he is gonna feel satisfied.
The Spiderbot jumps over and strikes both of the targets. Excuse me, that's cheating, partner. Please call off your robot.
Come back, Spiderbot.
Ching 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 ching. Spiderbot climbs back over. Like looks at you up at you with like a look of, are you proud of me? Are you proud of me, father? Do you want to try
I
again,
play
my friend?
violence.
It's a tough
Yeah.
one, isn't it? Yeah, you want to try again?
The poor soul.
This is the rest of the stream.
Exactly. Maybe
I mean,
we
if
could
what-
come back later after the performance. But Joel's
Oh,
inspired.
this is
That's
how
really
the
a good
this is
idea.
how the carnival folk get your money. Go on, my friend.
Yeah.
Give me another try. You almost got it that time. You were so close.
We don't want to be late on Matilda's performance.
Yeah, you have a point there.
You have a couple hours until the performance.
Are you sure?
But also,
Well,
having Matilda's help, she could inspire to something. I say we come back later after the performance.
we'll be here. We'll be here when you're ready for another try, my friend.
You know what? Dave is curious about the game.
Just remember, my friend, there is nothing more heroic than shooting at an immobile target.
By the way, Dave is curious about the game.
Which game?
About shooting game.
Oh, about the shooting game. Dave wants to have a go.
What would it use?
It would be. Let's see. The rifle itself is a martial ranged weapon, I think, or a simple ranged weapon. Give me a sec. I can figure it out. So it would use your proficiency for that type of weapon, if I remember correctly. Although, because for those of you who have never handled firearms before, it's definitely going to be some sort of penalty. Rifle, yeah, it's a simple ranged weapon, but for those of you who have never handled firearms, it's going to be trickier.
I look at the guy, just like, can I chuck ice at it?
No, it's got to be with the rifle. Nothing else counts.
I've never really used a rifle. How does a rifle work? Does Aki explain?
Right. Here's the Naki's 101 on how to use a rifle. So, you have gun, load, look over the top, aim, and then just squeeze the trigger.
Yeah,
Okay.
that about sums it up.
You'll understand.
Okay.
You know, just point and just point, pull the trigger, hope for the best. That's what I always do.
I'm gonna give him 3 gold and try it.
Okay, you pay him 3 gold, so There is simple weapons. I'd say, yeah, if you've never used it, probably just wouldn't. Would you just not add your proficiency for if you've never used firearm before? I assume it'd be. Yeah, you would be able to add your simple weapon.
You're saying I am trained in martial weapons and simple weapons, technically.
You're trained in simple weapons, but
I'm
never wielded.
expert in martial weapons.
You've never wielded a firearm before, so I think it would be a case of you don't get to add your proficiency bonus, because you've never. There's firearms are fairly different from other simple weapons. Maybe there's an actual written rule on it.
Yeah.
If I could put in my historical point of view,
Mm-hmm.
the reason why crossbows and firearms were so such good weapons is because they didn't take much training to use. A bow takes years and years of training and strength building, while
he
a
does have
crossbow
a
and a gun,
point.
shoot.
Okay.
They were a lot.
You do
He
have a
does have
point
a
there.
point,
You have
yeah.
a point. Yeah. Okay. I'll allow you. Yeah, sure.
Points, just like the bullets.
I'll allow
So
you to
what
make a roll with proficiency. So it'd be your
So-
dex plus your simple weapon proficiency, which would be at level 4 plus 2. So it'd be a roll with a +7 modifier for you, Dave, because you have +1 dex.
Alright, Dave, bad. Roll 1d20 +7. That's first one. That's a 22 on the hardest target.
On the hardest target.
Yeah.
So, Dave, you copy sort of Tazaki's stance. You aim at the hardest target and wait, +7. It would be +6. No, yeah, +6. Yeah, +7 actually. Yeah.
You
+7.
told me +7 second ago.
What's Tazaki's plus the dex then? Because Tazaki's plus with the gun was also +7.
+1 dexterity,
Oh.
+6 trained.
Right. Yeah. So you've got the same plus as Tazaki does. So you fire.
Wait, so I have the highest thing.
Yeah, well, Tazaki's an inventor. He uses the gun as his weapon, but his main weapon really is his spider bot and his inventions.
He's not really like.
Yeah, he's
not
not
really
a gunslinger.
a gunslinger.
He's just an inventor who uses a firearm as the weapon. He's not the best shooter. So you follow Tazaki's instructions, and the bullet flies down, striking the hardest target immediately. Is that? Congratulations, sir! You sure this is your first time handling a firearm?
Yeah, Dave usually punches, hits the medium target.
Well, I suppose it's like punching from range, isn't it, sir? You point to the medium target. Ping! Hits the target, goes down. Well,
I'm gonna do the easiest one.
one target left.
That's a 19.
Bam, bam, bam. 3 targets down. As
I
the man applauds. Congratulations, sir. Well done. Maybe you could. Maybe you should give some training to your little friend. To your friend there. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Dave will take the gun and give it to Tazaki. This is the Dave gives gifts day.
Yeah, you've given the fluffy unicorn to Matilda, and now you're giving the gun to Tazaki.
And I gave to Jomin the wand.
Well, congratulations. There's your rifle, and you're gonna need some ammunition to go along with that rifle. So here you go, sir. And so he hands.
Yeah, you could just give all of that to Tazaki's sheet.
So Tazaki, you got a flintlock musket, and you've got some rounds for it. He's just like, I don't suppose you need extra ammunition for your pepper box there, sir, do you?
Yes, I have none.
Well, for 1 gold, I'll give you some ammunition for your pepper box. How about that, sir?
That is a great deal. Yes, sir.
Here you go. I wouldn't normally do that, but I feel a little sorry for you with all of the missing. So here you go. So you give him 1 gold. He gives you, he hands you the flintlock musket ammunition, and some ammunition for your pepper box. So those are all added to your sheet. Congratulations. Please do come again if you want to try and win another one.
They will look at Boohurt, wondering what to give to him. He's the last one. He's the last one who needs the gift. I'm gonna actually ask him. So, like, Boohurt? Hello? I gave everyone a gift except you. What do I gift you? What do you like? Except swords. You got the new sword.
Boo thinks very, very long and hard. And then just goes, first bump.
Fuck yeah, gives you the mainliest bros fist bump,
Yeah.
just like
Boom! Fist bump. The earth quakes as the two strong lads fist bump. No, yeah, we fist bump.
Hell yeah, we hope.
Fortitude.
Wait, what? What do I need
Do
to?
I need to make a fortitude roll?
No. Guys, I love that Tazaki had to spend all of his hero points trying to win that, and then Dave just comes in and wins instantly.
Yeah.
Poor Tazaki.
Yeah.
Didi, you have forgotten. Dave is the chosen one.
Dave is the chosen one, and yet you have never needed to use your chosen one ability because you are just chosen in general. You just amazing.
I will go. I will turn to Tazaki and be like, "Want a drink?"
Well, yes, please.
You're like beer. You like beer or wine?
I'll have some nice wine.
The best Midgardian wine for you. I will give him my bottomless stain to get.
Yeah.
With-
Give him some wine from your bottomless stein.
Yep, I'm gonna offer the beer to Boohurt as we assume walk to watch the concert.
Boo, not beer. You got mead.
Sadly, have not found mead. We'll try later. Actually, there's still time before the thing, isn't it?
There is still some time, yes.
I'm
Like,
just gonna-
it's still pretty early at this stage. Like, you still got a fair bit of time left. You guys have done most of the games in just the morning.
I'm gonna go rush to the guy where I got the bottomless steins, the gnome guy.
Wait, didn't you get that from Tristan's trinkets? Or was it from the gnome? Where was it? Where
I
did you
think
get the bottomless stein from? Yeah,
It was from the gnome.
the gnome whose son you saved.
Yeah,
Right.
the one from, I can't remember the name because the map's not here, but the one up north.
From the goods store. I forgot what it was called, but
the goods store. I assume he either has a stall or is open. Like,
So his shop is open.
I just go in and
But
like,
yeah,
hello.
but, like, you can see it's open, but he's sitting outside in like a lounge chair, sitting like, oh hey, oh it's you, hey.
Oh.
You can see he's sitting there with his son next to him, like, oh hello there, what can I do for our heroes? Silverstones, that's the name of his shop.
Yeah, Silverstones. I'm gonna ask them. So how are you fellas?
Oh, we're doing much better now. Thank you once again for what you did for us.
No problem. We came back, got rid of the rest of bandits. No more bandits.
Wonderful. First you're taking out child snatchers, then the bandits. You, my friends, are the heroes of this town, and I will shout it from the rooftops. And now I can see Now I can see you're taking out the carnival folk. I've been watching.
They've just been enjoying fun.
Well, what can I do for you, my good friend?
I will show him my bottomless stein with Warren beer and ask him does he have the one with mead version.
Do I have one with mead?
Yeah.
No, I don't sell these things. You did get it from Tristan's Trinkets. I'm looking at the shop list now. No, I don't have magical items, I'm afraid.
Yes, I will ask Tristan. Regardless, still wanted to check how are you feeling.
Oh, well, very good now, thank you.
You peeps have fun. I will show before I leave. I will show him that I'm wearing the trinket he gave me around my neck.
Oh,
just
lovely.
Never forget.
Yes, thank you so much.
He gives him a smile, shake his hands, both his and his son, and just dashes to Tristan's.
Yep, you dash past Tristan's game store and into his store where he is standing behind, sitting behind his desk again. He looks like he's reading a book. Puts it down as you enter. Like, oh, hello there again. The enchanting is still going on. I did say it'll be a few days.
No. That's okay. I came to ask about something.
Oh, yes?
Dave gave gifts. Well, Dave gave gifts to everyone, but they want to see something else as well. And I would show him the bottomless stein with the beer and ask, does he have a mead version?
A mead version? That's a tricky one.
Why is that a tricky one?
I don't think we do at the moment, but give me an hour and I'll see what I can dig up.
He's just gonna switch enchantment.
Give us an hour. We'll see what we can dig up.
How much would it be if you find it, so I know?
It'll be the same price as that one. Let's say 25 gold.
I nod. Give him an hour. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Well, what do you guys want to do while killing time?
Well, I have kind of done everything.
Yeah,
I
you
guess
guys
we'll
have done
just
most of
hang out
it. Like,
until the
it's,
performance.
a few games come and go, like Skittles, dartboard, a few things. You've done basically all of the big prize games and all the big things. You sort of, you can hang out, get lunch, kill time a bit.
By the way, I will go quickly to the cart and dent 25 gold pieces.
Okay, you grab 25 gold from the cart.
Yeah, and I'm gonna leave the note. Dave took 25 gold, just so I don't forget.
Okay, so go ahead, give yourself the extra 25 gold. So you take it from the cart.
Lovely. Yeah, so I'm just gonna kill time until an hour passes.
You guys are rich. There's tons of money on that cart. It's being obviously, it's in the locked term thing that you guys have got the key for. Yeah,
but like I said, they wants to be share equally.
Yeah.
While we're there, Buhut visits Hades.
Hades, yeah, your horse, Hades. You visit. Hades is there, munching on an apple that's been given to him by the guy who owns the stables.
Gives Hades some pats and then leaves.
Yeah. So, time passes by as you guys kill some time. Maybe you have a bit more food. Time passes. You kill a bit of time, and
check at Tristan's.
Yeah, an hour passes, and you check in, and Tristan does indeed have the stein for you.
With mead.
With mead, the mead stein. So,
Alright, take 25 gold, pay him like he requested, and I give the one to Buhurt. Now he has something he likes to drink as well.
Buhurt, you have a bottomless stein of mead.
Buhurt samples it.
Tasty mead. Pretty nice.
Now we Now we have drinks.
You guys are gonna be very drunk. I can already tell. So, as you enjoying your bottomless stein, the time draws close to midday. And as it does, the bands that have just been playing and entertaining people with a little bit of music hush down as midday arrives, and you see a entourage of guards head towards the stage. In between them all is the king of this city, of this section of the world, the king of this province. I need to grab his name.
King of this establishment.
Yeah, King Kevgar Oldek, the king of Traxtil, of the Traxtil, region. As he goes along, there's guards, 4 guards go up onto stage with him. As he moves up, you see behind him is also a old human, long beard, think Gandalf, who those of you who know Buhurt, and Matilda know that this guy is. You probably know that this guy is the resident mage of the King's Court.
It's the guy who wanted the thing. The guy who ordered the.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt. It's the guy who ordered for the resurrection wand.
Yes. As the mage casts a spell on the king, and the king speaks with his voice magically enhanced as he speaks out across the area. Everybody, citizens, guests, and visitors, welcome to our fair city. For those of you who are already born here, who live here, welcome to another Heroes Feast. This past year, the year ago, it's been full of hardships. This past year, the past few years have been hard for us all. In this feast, we remember the heroes who fought and some who gave their lives for our freedom from tyranny all those many years ago. And yet, just in the past few years, tyranny struck once again as the civil war that plagued our land. And yet, 1 year to this day, that war has ended. We are free from the fear of the necromancy and the savage attacks that happened. We are rejoiced. One continent once again reunited in peace. That is what this feast is about. Everybody, I invite you all to partake in the celebrations and rejoice in this day, for this is a peaceful day. We have had hardships, yes. We have had struggles. There are those that seek to upend the peace, always, but we have stayed vigilant and persevered. And for that, I am personally proud of each and every one of you standing before me. Now, you didn't come here to listen to an old king babble on. There's a little bit of laughter from the crowd as he makes a little joke at his own expense. I am very pleased to introduce our performances and entertainment for this feast. Please welcome to the stage, as he looks down at a placard, Matilda. As
Matilda.
you come up, as he and his guards step off, there's a little bit of applause from the crowd. And Matilda, you get up onto the stage.
She says, "Thank you, Your Majesty, for the introduction. It's been good to finally have a year of relative peace and prosperity after last year the war ending with the necromancers. As I would know, as fighting the necromancers myself in the past. But anyway, here are some songs of celebration." And she sings a list of 3 different songs of celebration and about joy.
make me a performance roll as you sing your songs of celebration and joy.
Is it going to be individually or for each one separately?
Make one
Okay.
performance roll to see how great your performance is overall. A 21. Your performance resonates out these songs of joy out to the crowd. Some of members of the crowd even join in the singing, and overall, when you step down at the end of your set, there is a big applause for you. They very much enjoyed it. As you step down at the end of your set, music kicks up as of another band takes the stage and begins their performance. You get quite a few pats on the back, people applauding you on your amazing songs. Congratulations.
Matilda thanks everyone as she walks past, trying to find the party.
Yeah, you found a pie there. I assume also probably applauding.
Mhm.
They will congratulate her on very nice performance. The stellar performance.
Matilda
You did
says,
well.
"Thank you." Matilda
Ooh,
says, "I was quite
bad.
rusty. I hope I wasn't too bad." As she climbs on Boo Hurt's back, wanting some rest.
No, it was good. However, Dave didn't know you knew the king.
Matilda says, "I didn't know myself that I was after the king's address."
Nice. Well, shall we celebrate the rest of the day?
You guys, you all know that in about an hour there will be a free to attend huge feast here in the festival square. You can already see they've started bringing in tables and stuff, and you know that it's free to attend for everybody. There'll be a huge feast in a few hours, in sort of evening-ish time.
Food?
That just sounds fun. There's just free food you just bought me and Boo Hurt.
So you can essentially just, you guys can do your own thing, have fun, dance around, and just do your own thing and kill time, essentially.
Yeah.
Matilda says that she wants a drink because this day is also a little bit hard for her with fighting against necromancers and losing her graveguard friends.
Boo Hurt hands Matilda the mead.
What are you handing Matilda?
Bottom of Stein, I presume.
The mead. Yep, you got
Matilda's
some mead.
Matilda's like, "Thank you, Boo Hurt," and starts drinking a mouthful.
Yep.
Well, you can drink more than mouthful. It's bottomless.
Endless supply of alcohol.
Yeah, this is
Just what we
I'm
need.
definitely going to regret giving you an endless supply of alcohol, I'm sure.
Yeah, you already are regretting. You just don't know it yet.
Yeah. So, does anyone want to do anything specific for the rest of their day? Does anyone want to do any specific things, or are you guys just gonna chill out, kill time?
Boo Hurt has a suggestion.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We could we could go to the tavern, find some poor drunkard, and we could make a bet with them. Saying that we bet they won't be able to finish one of our tankards.
That just sounds like free money to me.
So mean.
It's not mean. It's called economy.
Would be funny.
Oh, I don't know. That sounds a little mean. It's taking advantage of drunk people, says Jomin.
Yeah, it's an idea. Maybe to some annoying people we do that. Not to everyone.
Matilda says she'd like to go to the well with Boo Hurt for a bit. Because Matilda's feeling a bit sad remembering about the battle.
They before the party starts, they will go to Temple of Terasma,
Okay.
and basically, I'm gonna do just pay respects to Magna.
Okay. You go in and you pay your respects. And Boohurt Matilda, you said what? You two wanted to have
Well,
some
Matilda wanted
talk?
to go to the well. Matilda wanted to go to the well to reflect on like the year
Ah.
before then.
On the well, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, the well is right here in the middle of the square. You're sort of able to go up to it. Reflect.
Yeah.
What about Tazaki? What's Tazaki you want to do? Got any specific ideas? You might be muted. Tazaki?
Why does my brain always freeze with choices?
Yeah, what would Tazaki like to do with his day? You know, you can even just sort of retire from the party and spend some time like starting up crafting or just doing your own thing. You can just kill time. What would you like?
Yeah, Tasaki's just gonna go and just kill time.
Yeah.
The difficult part is trying to find time to kill them.
Well, okay, yes.
The difficult part would be you managing to hit time. I have seen how you aim.
Wow, that's a low blow.
It's okay, just a friendly banter.
So, yeah, Dave goes to pay his respects. Jomin probably goes with you. Boohurt Matilda, you guys, rest by the well to reflect. Is there anything you guys want to say specifically to each other? Or you could have a conversation if you want.
Matilda says it's funny that this year has been like the year that in this city there's been like we haven't had to fight against necromancers.
The war might be over, but we still keep fighting.
Yeah. And it's like Matilda says, it makes me think of our friends, the ones we've lost.
And now, with this sword showing up, the potential that Guinevere has been lost.
I know.
Wow.
We're the last two, because Antonio's lost. His brothers don't know where he is. Don't know what happened to Guinevere. I think we're the last two of our squadron.
Plus, really,
Yeah. We have to stay together. And you
Of
look after
course.
the sword like it's the last thing you do. Treat it like you do me. And Matilda just starts crying.
No.
Boo hands her the unicorn and pats her on the head.
Matilda says, I want things to go back to the old days before the war, where we had our old friends and we didn't lose them.
We didn't know each other before.
Matilda laughs and says, good point. Why, now you're the best thing that happens to me, she says.
We can never go back to how it was before the war, but even given all of the bad stuff that's happened, I'm still glad to have met.
Yeah, Matilda repeats the Boohurt, you're the best thing that's ever happened to me.
And you're the best thing that's ever happened to me.
And then they hug each other, and then Matilda says, I feel a little bit better. I just needed some time to just think about it, because I still struggle with the festival.
It is the anniversary of the end. And of that
Yeah.
horrific final battle.
Yeah.
But
Matilda,
let's go join the others.
Matilda
Got
says,
that
that's what I was going to
right.
say. Now that I brought those silly emotions out of me, Can't let the party see that I have emotions.
Your emotions are not silly, but you have to let yourself feel these things.
Matilda says,
You just
yeah.
need to not let it destroy you.
Yeah, Matilda says, I like to rule things with my brain and not let my heart intervene.
But your heart is so much bigger than your brain.
Matilda says, that's true. For once you're saying smarter things than me today.
I always say smarter things. Boo says, oh well.
Yeah.
So that was a really meaningful conversation to listen to.
That was a
So
really good moment.
that was. I love when we get these moments. So
I agree.
time passes, and as it gets to about 6 o'clock in the evening, not 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock. As it gets to about 6 o'clock in the evening, the big feast begins. You are all seated on the table. You all seated on this huge, as used over the day, this huge table that circles around with the well in the center of the thing. It's like a semicircle table, almost a complete circle that circles around the entire area, and there's then further in another table that's more tables. They're like as best of a semicircle as they can make it. It's more like a sort of like incomplete square, really. It's one bigger table, and then a smaller ones on the inside, and you all get to sit along these tables. And like the king has his wife and then a couple of guards either side of them, but they're still mingling in the same tables as the normal common folk. This is the fifth feast and the time when status does not matter. As you're all tucking to this delicious meal that is conjured upon the plates. Very lovely meal. And you guys are actually sitting across the table from you is one of the city council members. Actually sitting across from you. It is where is it? The captain of the guard is actually sitting across from you. This dwarf with the blue braided beard who you've met before, I believe, Zeldin Fairshade, is sat across, eating a lot of chicken, bacon, some rice. There's a lot of different foods on offer here. As partway through the meal, as everyone's like tucking into desserts, he looks up at you guys like, hey. You have a moment to talk.
Of course.
Look, it's no accident I sat across from you. I've been meaning to talk to you a lot. You've been doing good things around town. Yeah, we've heard about it, even up at the council. I wanted to know if you have any intentions of looking into the strange animal attacks.
Strange animal attacks?
They remember those things that attacked us?
Boo takes off his direwolf fur cloak that he's been wearing this entire time.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
ambush on German. Yeah, but I needed the shield I only just got today would have been useful for.
Exactly, that one.
What?
You see,
We've been attacked by these animals ourselves.
yes, they've been ravaging the
Strange.
farms north, but I think I might have some clue that you could chase up on.
Oh?
I sent some of my own scouts from the guard to try and look into this. They reported that they found some tracks from one of the latest animal attacks on the farms up north. They followed them. They said they followed them up north into the forest. Then, about a day later, only one of the scouts returned. badly injured, missing an arm, and covered in snow.
Wait, there's snow up there?
Well, it is winter, but it hasn't been snowing recently. The snow is at forecast for another couple of weeks, according to the seers. And it hasn't been snowing any time recently, but he was covered in snow, babbling incoherently. Said that they went up north, found a point in the forest where everything went weird. Where the snow just started on the ground. They said they found a abandoned cabin up in the woods. And then these animals attacked him. But this, before he died of his injuries, they were too severe. We couldn't get a healer to him in time. Before he died, he said that there was a person with the animals, directing them. This is no natural occurrence. Now, whatever is going on here, I don't think my guard are equipped to handle it. And the military, well, they've got their hands full with preparing things for the king's trip. I probably shouldn't have said anything about that, but I'm wondering if you can look into it. If you're already planning.
Dave looks at everyone else, specifically Matilda, because she does the planning.
Matilda says, we can do that next, we can work on that.
Good. Whatever's going on there.
It start till tomorrow because of the festival, but that's a given.
Oh, aye.
We can easily start tomorrow once we've picked up all of our, things from the shops.
Also, Dave needs few days for his hand wraps to be done.
Aye, no problem. I've been planning to increase the guard around the farms and keep them safe from the attacks. Whenever you're ready. My soldier, he drew a map on the ground before he died. We managed to draw it, copy it onto some paper, and he hands you over a rough map of the city, the forest, and the rough directions leading up to a drawn abandoned cabin. I thank you.
Matilda opens it and examines it.
I understand if you need some days to prepare. Yeah, see, it's a very rough drawn, but it should give you a rough indication of which direction to head in. This isn't the first time there's been some strange stories. There's always been there's a section of the forest where people have gone missing or reported strange sightings near. There's rumors about that part. Some people believe something magical goes on. Others believe it's a doorway to the Fey realm. No one's quite sure. It's a bit of a folk tale. This isn't the first time things have gone and people have gone missing up there. Thank you for looking into it. I understand if you need a few days to repair, but whenever you're able to, it'll mean the world to the farmers.
Matilda says, of course, we will look into it.
At that moment,
Dave nods.
At that moment, the joyful atmosphere of the party is broken by the sound of screams. And that is where we are going to end this session.
Yo, screaming time.
Thank you. That's where we're going to end today's